Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Risk Identification and Assessment. Risk identification and assessment are critical components of supply chain risk management, especially within the framework of a certified supply chain professional course. The process of identifying and assessing risks involves systematically recognizing potential hazards that could adversely affect the supply chain's performance and determining the probability and impact of these risks. This lesson will delve into the intricacies of risk identification and assessment, underscoring its importance in maintaining a resilient and efficient supply chain. Supply chains are inherently complex and susceptible to a variety of risks due to their interconnected nature, globalization, and reliance on multiple stakeholders. Effective risk identification and assessment are essential for preempting potential disruptions and ensuring the smooth operation of supply chains. The first step in this process is risk identification, which involves recognizing all potential sources of risk. These can include natural disasters, political instability, economic fluctuations, cyber threats, and operational failures. Identifying risks is not a one-time task, but an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and adaptation to changing circumstances. One of the most effective methods for identifying risks is through a comprehensive risk assessment framework that includes techniques such as SWOT analysis, pestle analysis, and scenario planning. These tools help organizations systematically identify and categorize risks based on their nature and potential impact. For example, a SWOT analysis can highlight internal weaknesses that could be exploited by external threats, while pestle analysis can provide a panoramic view of external factors that might influence the supply chain. Once risks are identified, the next step is risk assessment, which involves evaluating the likelihood and potential impact of each risk. This evaluation is crucial, as it enables supply chain professionals to prioritize risks and allocate resources efficiently. Quantitative methods, such as probability impact matrices and Monte Carlo simulations, are commonly used in risk assessment. These tools provide a numerical representation of risk levels, allowing for more informed decision-making. A probability impact matrix is a simple yet effective tool that helps organizations prioritize risks by assessing their likelihood and potential impact. Risks are plotted on a grid, with the x-axis representing the likelihood of occurrence and the y-axis representing the potential impact. This visual representation assists decision-makers in identifying which risks require immediate attention and which can be monitored over time. Monte Carlo simulations, on the other hand, involve running multiple simulations to predict the probability of different outcomes. This method is particularly useful for assessing complex risks with multiple variables and uncertain outcomes. The importance of risk assessment is underscored by its ability to inform risk mitigation strategies. By understanding the likelihood and impact of various risks, supply chain professionals can develop targeted strategies to mitigate these risks. For instance, a high-probability, high-impact risk might necessitate the implementation of robust contingency plans, such as diversifying suppliers or investing in advanced inventory management systems. On the other hand, a low-probability, low-impact risk might only require periodic monitoring. The role of technology in risk identification and assessment cannot be overstated. Technological advancements, such as big data analytics and artificial intelligence, have revolutionized the way organizations identify and assess risks. Big data analytics enables organizations to process vast amounts of data from various sources in real time, providing insights into potential risks and vulnerabilities. Artificial intelligence, with its predictive capabilities, can forecast potential disruptions and recommend proactive measures to mitigate them. For example, machine learning algorithms can analyze historical data to identify patterns and trends, allowing organizations to predict future risks more accurately. Statistics further emphasize the significance of risk identification and assessment in supply chain management. According to a survey conducted by the Business Continuity Institute, 74% of organizations experienced at least one supply chain disruption in the past year, with the average cost of a single disruption exceeding $1 million. These figures highlight the financial implications of supply chain disruptions and the necessity for effective risk management practices. Case studies provide practical insights into the application of risk identification and assessment in real-world scenarios. One notable example is the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, which severely disrupted global supply chains, particularly in the automotive and electronics industries. Companies like Toyota and Sony, which had not adequately identified or assessed the risk of such a disaster, experienced significant production delays and financial losses. In contrast, companies with robust risk management frameworks, such as Cisco Systems, were able to quickly adapt and minimize the impact of the disruption. Risk identification and assessment are not only about preempting negative outcomes, but also about uncovering opportunities. By understanding the risk landscape, organizations can identify opportunities for innovation and competitive advantage. For instance, a supply chain's vulnerability to cyber threats might prompt an organization to invest in cutting-edge cybersecurity technologies, not only mitigating the risk, but also enhancing its reputation as a secure and reliable partner. The dynamic nature of supply chains necessitates a continuous and proactive approach to risk identification and assessment. As global supply chains become more complex and interconnected, the potential for risks increases, making it imperative for organizations to remain vigilant and adaptive. This requires a culture of risk awareness and collaboration across all levels of the organization, from top management to frontline employees. In conclusion, risk identification and assessment are fundamental components of supply chain risk management, enabling organizations to preempt potential disruptions and maintain operational resilience. Through systematic identification and evaluation of risks, supply chain professionals can prioritize their efforts and develop targeted strategies to mitigate risks effectively. The integration of advanced technologies, such as big data analytics and artificial intelligence, further enhances the accuracy and efficiency of risk assessment processes. As global supply chains continue to evolve, the importance of robust risk identification and assessment practices will only grow, underscoring their critical role in ensuring a resilient and efficient supply chain. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.